Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, January 31st. I'm Tracy Pelishek. Here's a brief look at the news. Water main breaks are keeping Kenosha Water Utility crews busy. Joe Ward filed this report.
I'm Joe Ward with the Kenosha News. Here we're out on 47th Avenue, site of one of 5 water main breaks that's happened over the last 24 hours this Thursday. We're here with Ed St. Peter, the general manager of the Kenosha Water Utility. He's going to tell us exactly what happened here. So Ed, this is one of the more major of the breaks that happened today, is that right?
Yeah, this one came in last night about 6 o'clock, blew off a piece of pipe, probably 4 feet tall. It's a 16-inch water main on a high-pressure line. There's about 70 pounds of pressure on this line, and flooded actually 7 blocks of area where there's ice in the streets, and it was really a mess. But we're on it now, got the break out, and we've just got to get the box in and replace the pipe.
And this has happened elsewhere in the city, right? Over this last couple days.
Oh yeah, we're averaging probably 3 breaks a day for the last month. And some of the guys that are out, guys and gals that are out working, are office people that are out because everybody, it's all hands on deck. So I've been out for a while myself.
For the Kenosha News, I'm Joe Ward.
Thanks, Joe. A federal judge has said his ruling overturning Mark Jensen's conviction for the 1998 death of his wife Julie will stand despite a state request that he alter it. The judge said using Julie Jensen's statements at Mark Jensen's trial violated his right to confront his accuser, and that the only way they could have been used was if Mark Jensen had killed her to prevent her testimony in the criminal trial. The defense claimed Julie committed suicide and left letters framing her husband for her death. 2 local lawmakers are proposing a bill that would ban drivers from using handheld cell phone devices while behind the wheel. Assembly Minority Leader Peter Barca and Senator John Lehman announced the legislation on Thursday. The proposed law is aimed at decreasing the number of distracted driving injuries and fatalities. It's similar to an Illinois law that took effect January 1st. Washington Middle School 8th grader Chris Nelson was the winner of the Kenosha Unified School District's annual Middle School Spelling Bee Thursday night at Indian Trail High School and Academy. Nelson spelled querulous correctly to beat the next runner-up, Lincoln Middle School 8th grader Ariana Hesseman. The third runner-up was Sam Strash, a Washington 6th grader. Bradford and Tremper faced off in a wrestling match Thursday night. Mike Johnson has the story.
In a 182-pound match between Bradford and Tremper Thursday, the Trojans' Trent Schwartz works hard to earn the pin against the Red Devils' Steven Naranjo. Despite Schwartz's effort, however, Bradford recorded 5 pins and a pair of technical falls to earn a 40-34 Southeast Conference dual meet win at Tremper. The victory earned Bradford the annual Glenn McCulloch Wrestling Supremacy Trophy for the 2nd straight season by defeating its crosstown rival. Mike Johnson, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? What do you think of limiting drivers' cell phone usage? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Jill Roselle with a look at a Frozen celebration this weekend in Lake Geneva.
We're here at the Riviera in Lake Geneva, where the National Snow Sculpting Contest is underway behind me. The massive sculptures being created by 11 teams throughout the United States serve as a centerpiece for Winterfest, an annual event that features activities throughout the city. Let's go talk to Team Wisconsin. How long have you been doing this?
Neil and I originally started in '89. Then we took a hiatus for a while. I've been back for 5 years. I think Neil's been back for about 10. And this is his first year, and he's still here, so that's good.
Why are you here instead of building sandcastles in some tropical beach?
That's a really good question. Probably because, well, this is what we started off doing, and this is more of a sculpting in than it is a building up process. And I like the cold. Born and raised in Wisconsin, so I don't do sun.
If you want to see these teams at work, you should plan to get here early. Sculpting ends and judging begins at 11 a.m. Saturday, but the sculptures will be here for much longer. For the Kenosha News, this is Jill Roselle.
Thanks, Jill. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. The youngest baby boomers are turning 50 this year. Melinda Ticklar is taking a look at the wide gap within that generation. And Bill Guida has this week's Sunday Choice Package, the second piece of a two-part series on the fight Michael Bell has waged since police shot his son nearly a decade ago. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Tracy Pelishek with the Weekday Report.